Hello everyone and happy October. This is Kristen over at the Southeast Regional Library, and today we will be making some pool noodle pumpkins. I think it's safe to say we have officially moved out of summertime. If you or someone you know are looking to retire or recycle some swimming pool noodles, then I hope you will try this craft. So all the supplies that I used to make this craft are right here. I just found some chunky yarn. I used part of a pool noodle. You can cut it with scissors pretty easily. And then I just grabbed some sticks from the backyard, and that's literally all I used. Once you get your piece cut off that you want to use, you will take your scissors and just start to round the edges so that way it takes on more of a pumpkin shape. So you just do this to the top and the bottom until you get to this, which looks a little bit more like a pumpkin. And then depending on the size of yarn that you use, you may want to just make the inside a little bit bigger, which I just took my scissors and just carved it in the inside like this, just until I thought maybe that would be a better size for the yarn. If you use a thinner yarn, you probably won't have to worry about the inside too much, but just as a heads up, that's what I did for my example. Once you're happy with the size of your pumpkin, you will cut off a little bit of yarn. I truly just guessed for this little project here, and I ended up having just enough. You don't want to pull too much because you will have to pull the yarn through multiple times, so it may get tangled. You can always just start over with a new bit of yarn if you find that you run out too. So what you want to do is you want to just put the end of the yarn on the inside of the tube, and then I just pressed down with my thumb and brought it around, and then grabbed it from the inside and then just pulled it all the way through. This may even be too much yarn, but you're welcome again to experiment. You could probably even use different colored yarns if you wanted to, just like that. But we'll just pull it through, and then we'll start the next line, which will be right here, right next to the first one, and you just do it again. You pull it through the bottom, feed it through to the top, and then do it all over again. And here I have a little bit of a tangle, but that'll happen. Just keep an eye on your excess yarn to make sure it doesn't get too messy. So just pull it through again. And then we'll start on our third line. And I did also make sure that the end of the yarn was pressed down, and you can even tuck it inside one of the lines that you have already, just so that way it doesn't go anywhere. So that's an option there, and you can always snip it too if it's showing at the end of your project. So yeah, we will continue to feed it through, and we will see how it looks when we're all done. All right, so we have reached the end of our yarn and the end of our project. So you may notice as you're working that some gaps might form between the yarn pieces. If that doesn't bother you, I think it looks okay, but if it does bother you and you have enough yarn, you can always just go back and cover with the excess yarn. Or another option is you could determine which side you want to be the front of your pumpkin, and then just squish the yarn together at the front, so that way the gaps are more in the back, so you don't have to see those. But I think it looks okay, so we're just going to go ahead and take this last little bit of yarn, and then what we'll want to do is we'll just want to find a piece of yarn on the inside of the middle to tuck it into. You could probably also glue it if you want. I think just tucking it in works fine too, so we'll just do that. And then once we've done that, we will go ahead and take our stick and put it through the middle. Another option, if you don't want to use the stick for your pumpkin, is to take a pipe cleaner and a pen and just wrap your pipe cleaner around your pen so it makes kind of like a little spiral stem. So we can wrap it around like that and then just kind of pull it out a little bit, and you can stick this in your pumpkin as well. And there we have it. There is our pool noodle pumpkin. These are super fun to work on while you're watching spooky movies or listening to some spooky music. They're fun for gifts for friends or just little desk accessories, whatever you want to use them for. Hopefully you enjoyed the craft today, and I hope you have a wonderful spooky season. Thanks for joining.